What is up, guys? Welcome to a very special Q&A with Isaiah.
Hello.
So we posted on Instagram, on our story, and on the Facebook story for you guys to ask questions. So these questions are curated from Instagram and Facebook. What you want to know about Isaiah?
If you guys aren't following, you should probably do that.
Yeah, Facebook,
like we do stuff like
Instagram,
this.
place like that. Okay, so we're going to put 3 minutes on the clock. You got 3 minutes. We're going to get through as many as we can. So we'll try to answer them in a quick fashion.
Okay.
Or in depth they need to be.
Okay.
However many we get through in 3 minutes. You guys asked some awesome questions. I just got to tell you, a lot of comments of like, I don't have a question, but you're awesome. So that should make you feel good. He is awesome. Okay, first one is from Marita Anderson. Wow, coming off firing on this one. Do you have a steady girlfriend? Asking for my beautiful blonde girl.
Can you cut that question out? Next question. Next
question.
Yeah.
All right. Isaiah, do you feel as if you're stepping over your responsibilities as a brother with Abby, or do you feel as if you're doing what any brother should do?
I think I'm doing what any brother should do, even though it's not typical of a brother. In a common sense, I feel like, most brothers probably wouldn't at 14 be like taking their sister to the bathroom on occasion and things like that. So like obviously those are different, but yeah, generally I feel like any brother should do that at least. That's a way of answering that.
I'm resisting the urge to cut in on you at all, like in like giving my opinion, because it is definitely your Q&A. I do feel like Isaiah does more than would typically be expected, or even a brother should do, but that's just his personality.
Oh,
it's not so much as
thank you.
Yeah,
I wanted to be humble about it.
He's Helpy Helperton. Bridget Montgomery, maybe it cut off your last name, said, "Who's your favorite parent?" Ha 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 ha.
Well, Dad, until Mom comes around.
That's right.
And then it's Mom.
You know it. Hey. Hollywood NC83 said, "What do you wish more people knew about Abby?"
She's like super, super attitudinal. You thought I was going to say something nice. No, she's super mean. Like off camera, she's the meanest kid ever. So, there's that. She's a typical sister, I promise.
A brother would say that. Yeah, very typical. Yeah. Alex Hoffman said, "How many pairs of socks do you own?" Legit question.
I don't know. It's bad.
Guesstimate.
Probably 50 plus.
Yeah, not wrong. Hannah Laffer said, "What are your favorite things to photograph?"
Cityscapes and landscapes, for sure.
Hannah Laffer also wants to know, pineapple on pizza?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
For sure. Natalie Camp said, "I'm looking to buy my first legit camera. Any recommendations? Love from New York."
Oh, man. Legit camera has a kind of broad sense, I think. But what I really liked was my Panasonic. Like a mirrorless camera would be great. They're very intuitive for a beginning photographer. They have a lot of technology. So
good answer.
Thank you.
And I'm a tech guy. Yeah. LG G7.
Yeah.
Would be a good choice because
I couldn't think of names. I'm not good with like camera
relatively
names. Relatively
inexpensive, comparatively speaking, for mirrorless micro four thirds. JNCSU said, "Do you really do the dishes every day without complaint?"
I do the dishes every day.
Amanda Emily says, "What is your favorite part of your family being on YouTube?"
I am an attention-seeking person. I love it. I think it's fun. I'm not like a private person as far as most things go. So I think it's really cool that we do this and we kind of like beyond like the whole like awareness, and those are really cool. But like as a personal, like a selfish thing, I think it's cool that we do this, and I kind of I benefit from it for sure.
That's a fair answer.
Yeah.
Autistic Smile says, "Favorite memory with Abby?"
Ooh. It was probably with Abby in summer. Just like last summer, we were riding around and stuff, and like taking her to therapy, and that was really fun, and we would all have a good time and jam out. So that was fun.
Potts, Pans, and Priscilla says, "Is your mom your favorite family member? You better say yes, or I will share a secret."
Oh, yes, she is my favorite family member. Like I said, when Mom comes around, she's the one. So she's my favorite family member. No secrets.
I have no idea what secrets she has at all about you.
That might be it right there. That might be the one. The call that I just got.
I don't know what to finish with that because it would just leave people hanging. Anyway. Okay, so one that was repeating multiple times that I wanted to just kind of, because a lot of people said it, to end this with is the big ones. Best part about having a sibling with autism?
I think it just teaches you a lot of different things, like about like compassion and being living life like without, I don't have a better way to say it, it's not cliche, but like living life to the fullest and stuff like that, you know. So appreciating what you have a lot more, I think, is a big thing for me.
And then the alternative question of that is, what is the worst thing about having a sibling with autism? I think the focus being, you know, not and they weren't saying like autism is negative or having a sibling with autism, but like what would be the hardest thing of having a sibling with autism?
I think just not having that typical, like the whole thing with the responsibility, like we talked about earlier, is not having that typical sibling relationship, which we do, but we don't at the same time. Like there's definitely times when we're in the car and fighting and stuff that it's very typical, and then there's times when we're, you know, trying to work with her with like having a meltdown in public and stuff that it's not typical. So there's that balance of things.
Yeah.
Have another one?
No, time's up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
you were gonna ask.
No,
okay,
that's all
good.
we can squeeze in. That's it. I wasn't gonna ask anything else.
Cool.
You wanna close this out?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for all your questions and such, and it makes me feel good. I get a little spotlight every once in a while. That's cool. That's part of the YouTube life, you know. Me, we're on YouTube influencers. Okay.
Just close it out.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Comment down below any other things you want to say about the video. Bye.